2 hours left. Archangel Michael is trying to reach you, and you always skip this. A snake is being removed from your life. A name is. Open it quickly. Archangel Michael says, "Time is running fast, my beloved child. For so long, I have been trying to reach you, whispering in your dreams, sending signs to your heart, warning you about the silent serpent slithering around your destiny. You have unknowingly skipped these divine nudges, but now there are only 2 hours left before the heavens intervene in a way that will change everything. From the shadows of betrayal and hidden deception, a force has been working against you. This snake is not just a threat in the physical sense. It is a spirit of manipulation that has you know. They have been poisoning relationships, twisting truths, and secretly plotting your downfall while wearing a mask of kindness. For weeks, Archangel Michael has been standing at the gates of your protection, holding his sword of divine fire. Every moment you felt restless, every night you couldn't sleep, every sudden chill that ran through your spine, it was a sign that a battle between light and darkness was being fought over your life. Now, the time has come for exposure. The mask is slipping. The snake will no longer have the power to bite you. The divine realm has marked this exact moment because it cannot wait any longer. The removal is already set in motion. It started long ago when you trusted someone who pretended to love and support you. They studied your strengths, memorized your weaknesses, and waited patiently for a moment to strike. This person was skilled in pretending, skilled in making you believe they were part of your blessing. But Archangel Michael says that this was never hidden from heaven. The angels saw the jealousy in their heart, the envy that burned each time you succeeded. They saw the conversations this person had in secret, words that carried venom about you, aimed to destroy your reputation and peace. Every time you felt sudden disappointment or an unexplained betrayal, this snake was behind it. They pushed people away from you, twisted opportunities into dead ends, and smiled in your face as if nothing was wrong. Yet despite all of this, you held on to your kindness. You didn't turn to darkness, and because of that, heaven has finally issued a divine order. Enough is enough. In exactly 2 hours, something will unfold that exposes this snake completely. It may happen through a message, an unexpected visitor, or a shocking revelation that reaches your ears. The name they carry, which has been hidden behind shadows, will be spoken aloud. Archangel Michael has already unsheathed his celestial sword. He has drawn a fiery circle around your home, sealing every entrance so this serpent can no longer slither into your affairs. The heavens are commanding a spiritual separation, a divine eviction of this toxic force from your life. You may feel a strong surge of energy soon, almost like a spiritual wind passing through your chest. That is not fear, that is freedom announcing itself before the chains even break. From this day forward, you will no longer walk blindly around this snake. You will see them for who they truly are, and they will no longer have any hiding place. Archangel Michael says that the next 2 hours are crucial because this is when the final moves are made. The snake has sensed something changing and is growing desperate. They might try to reach out to you, apologize, or act as though they are the victim. Do not be deceived. Heaven knows the truth, and Michael has already sealed the verdict. This person will be unable to continue their schemes. As the clock ticks, angelic hosts are surrounding you like a fortress. Your wings are raised high, shielding you from any final attempt to harm you. A celestial light will sweep through your path, removing every obstacle that was planted by this serpent. You are stepping into a moment of divine justice that cannot be stopped or delayed anymore. This removal will shock you, not just because of who is behind it, but because of how swiftly heaven is acting on your behalf. Once their name is revealed, you will look back and see all the hidden threads they have been weaving against you. You will remember moments that didn't make sense, feelings that felt heavy, and doors that mysteriously closed. And suddenly, every unanswered question will have clarity. Michael says this is not just a victory, it is a cleansing. Your life will feel lighter. The air around you will shift. Even your sleep will change as this venom is finally purged from your surroundings. You have been carrying a weight that was never yours to bear, and heaven is lifting it now. But Archangel Michael also says that after the removal, blessings will start to flow faster than you can imagine. Relationships that were blocked will reopen. Lost opportunities will return with greater favor. Even your finances and health will feel the ripple of this freedom. This snake had been stealing from you silently, stealing joy, peace, and even the spiritual rewards that heaven had prepared, but no more. The angels are restoring everything that was stolen. You may even notice people treating you differently. Love and respect that once seemed distant will pour in effortlessly because the spiritual toxin that was repelling your blessings will be gone. The heavens have spoken. The snake must leave. For years, this person believed they could continue hiding. They assumed that no one would ever uncover their secret conversations, their forged signatures, their whispered lies. But there is nowhere to hide from divine justice. Archangel Michael says their name has been written in the heavenly record of those who plotted against the chosen. That record cannot be erased. When the exposure happens, it will not just be you who sees the truth. Others will finally recognize what this snake has done. And once that happens, they will have no power left to manipulate anyone. This is divine vindication. Archangel Michael says the removal is not meant to destroy you but to protect you. The snake's downfall is not your burden. It is heaven's decision. You do not need to fight them with your hands or voice. All you need to do is remain still and trust that the spiritual army surrounding you is far greater than any scheme of darkness. In these next 2 hours, stay in a place of quiet strength. You may feel emotional waves. Anger, sadness, even disbelief. But let the angels handle the battle. Your role is simply to prepare for freedom. After this moment, you will never again question why certain hardships seem to follow you. The answer will be made clear, and you will walk away from this chapter with unshakable wisdom. The snake thought it was clever, hiding behind friendship or family ties. They thought they could pretend forever. But heaven has eyes everywhere. Archangel Michael says even when you were sleeping, your guardian angels were collecting evidence, preparing for this day of judgment. Nothing done in darkness remains hidden under the gaze of divine light. And now that light is about to shine brighter than ever before. Revealing every shadow this serpent crawled in, this is the end of their manipulation. As the celestial clock counts down, Michael says you might feel a sudden pressure or heaviness lift off your shoulders. That is not a metanation. That is the unseen chain snapping. When you breathe deeply, you may even feel a presence of warmth around you. That is Archangel Michael himself, wrapping his wings around your spirit, promising that you are safe. No curse, no betrayal, no venom can survive the touch of heaven's fire. The snake will slither away, powerless, and you will stand taller than ever before. From this moment forward, your life will not just be free, it will be divinely guided. Every step you take will be watched over. Every whisper of deception will be silenced before it even reaches your ears. Archangel Michael says this is not just a removal. It is a promotion in the spiritual realm. You are stepping into a new chapter where no serpent can dwell. Even your enemies will be forced to witness your rise and know that the heavens fought for you. They will have no choice but to step back as divine light restores everything that was stolen. And when they see you blessed, they will know that no snake can ever stop someone chosen by heaven. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1. 20. Archangel Michael says the sword has already been lifted. Every chain that this snake has wrapped around your destiny is being cut. I'm standing by your side, guarding every breath you take as the final moment approaches. This revelation will not be soft. It will strike like lightning, shocking not just you, but everyone who thought this serpent had power over you. The divine hand is pulling back layers of lies, one by one, until the naked truth stands in front of you. When this name is revealed, it will feel like a storm breaking open a long, dark night. You will suddenly understand why your life has felt delayed, why trust has been difficult, why pain seemed to circle you without reason. The snake did not come to you suddenly. It crept in slowly, like a shadow that blends into the night. It made sure you didn't notice it at first. Archangel Michael says they studied you deeply. They listened to your words, learned your habits, and waited for the perfect time to plant seeds of doubt in your life. They whispered lies to others about you. They smiled in your face while twisting stories behind your back. And all the while, they thought heaven wasn't watching. But heaven sees every move, every forged word, every hidden message, every silent plot. It's all been written in divine light. When the moment of exposure comes, there will be no escape. This person's name will echo in your mind like a bell. And once you know it, you will never see them the same way again. Michael says this removal is not only for your safety, it's for your elevation. The path you are destined to walk cannot have this serpent lurking near your feet. This is why the universe feels so urgent right now. This is why your heart has been racing without explanation. The countdown is not a threat. It is a promise of liberation. And once the clock strikes, heaven will move in a way that even you will struggle to believe at first. As the minutes pass, angels are shifting the energy around you. You might notice sudden changes, people calling unexpectedly, certain messages being revealed, or even a strong feeling of déjà vu. That's not coincidence. It's divine timing aligning itself to remove the snake completely. Archangel Michael says, "Stand firm, the darkness has tried for too long to choke your destiny. But the fire of heaven burns brighter. Nothing can stand in its way. The snake will try one last desperate attempt to slither back into safety. But it will fail. Every plot, every disguise, every dark strategy is crumbling right now. For so long, this person thought they could hold power over your emotions. They thought they could manipulate your decisions. They even tried to control who entered your life and who left. They worked silently to make you question your worth, to make you second-guess every blessing coming your way. But Archangel Michael says no more. The angels are cutting the cord of control the snake has used against you. You are stepping into a realm where no venom can touch your skin. No lies can twist your truth. No betrayal can darken your light. This removal will happen like a divine storm. It will be quiet. It will be loud, dramatic, and undeniable. The name will not just be whispered to you. It will be exposed publicly in a way that leaves no room for denial. This is heaven's justice making itself visible on earth. Michael says this is necessary because private warnings were ignored. Subtle signs were skipped. But heaven never gives up on its chosen ones. When whispers are missed, heaven sends thunder. And thunder is what's arriving for this serpent. Even as you read this, Michael is watching over you. His shield is raised high. His sword is already stained with the venom of the snake that dared to call around your life. In just a short while, you will feel the release. You will breathe freely again. This snake will not only leave. It will lose every power it thought it had over you. It will be left standing alone in the very pit they dug for you. And when they see you walking freely under divine light, they will finally know heaven always wins. But there is more, Michael says, once this snake is removed. Doors you thought were sealed forever will open. Lost relationships will come back stronger than before. Financial blessings that were mysteriously delayed will start flowing. Even your physical body will feel lighter, healthier, radiant. The presence of a snake brings spiritual heaviness. The removal of one brings supernatural freedom. This is not just a cleansing. It is a divine reset for your destiny. The 2 hours left are sacred. Archangel Michael says to remain watchful. Notice every sign around you. Unexpected calls, strange behavior from familiar people, sudden revelations from unexpected places. Each one is part of the chain of divine exposure leading to the full unveiling. And when it happens, stand firm. Do not let fear take hold. The snake's removal is not chaos. It is heaven's order being restored. Your life is stepping into a chapter where only truth, purity, and divine favor can exist. Michael says, when the name is revealed, do not seek revenge. I have already delivered justice. Simply step forward and never look back. Even now, as you read, heavenly wars are surrounding the serpent's hiding places. The snake will soon be dragged into the light. And once exposed, it will flee in shame, powerless to ever harm you again. This is the promise of divine intervention. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says, the storm is coming. And soon you will witness the unraveling of everything that this snake has worked so hard to conceal. This is not just a spiritual fight. This is the turning of the page into a new chapter for you. Heaven is acting now to reveal the enemy that have been hiding in plain sight. As the time ticks down, a divine whirlwind of purification is sweeping through your life. It is a divine intervention you've been waiting for, even if you didn't realize it. The snake has been lurking, planting seeds of confusion, doubt, and deceit, but those days are numbered. Archangel Michael warns you to be alert because in these final moments, the snake will try everything to stay hidden. It may try to reach you in their most vulnerable form, begging for forgiveness or pretending to be innocent, but do not be deceived, for the divine light that is about to expose them will make everything clear. The names that have been hidden behind lies, behind smiles, behind false promises, will soon be exposed. Archangel Michael's angels have been preparing this moment for a long time, and it is about to unfold in a way you could never imagine. As this moment approaches, Michael says the snake will try one last time to appeal to your heart, to manipulate you into believing their story. They will try to twist the narrative, to play the victim, to make you doubt the truth that has been revealed to you. But hear this now, their lies have no power in the light of truth. Every attempt they make will be rendered powerless by the very truth they tried to bury. Their world of deception is crumbling, and nothing they do can prevent what is coming next. Michael urges you not to second-guess your instincts. You've been given enough signs, and the divine timing will not allow this snake to continue. The exposure will be undeniable. This moment of exposure is not just about the snake, it is about you. You have been through so much, and the heavens have seen your perseverance. Despite the challenges, despite the betrayals, despite the confusion, you have held on to your light. You have kept your heart open. And heaven is rewarding you now. Once the snake is revealed, you will no longer carry the weight of uncertainty. You will stand in your full power, knowing that the lies, the manipulation, and the falsehoods have no place in your life. Archangel Michael says that this is not just a moment of closure, it is the start of something far greater. The opening of a new path, the beginning of a new chapter, where your peace is unshakable, your destiny is unyielding, and your purpose is crystal clear. As the clock ticks down, you might feel a rush of emotions, anger, relief, even disbelief. That is because you are standing at the crossroads of a spiritual shift. This is where your old life is ending, and your new, empowered life is beginning. You may feel as though everything you've been through was leading to this moment. It was. The snake thought it could keep you in darkness forever, but heaven's light is breaking through now, stronger than ever. Michael's message is clear: do not fear what is coming. Even as you feel the weight of the past lift, you may also feel the surge of new opportunities rushing in. These opportunities are waiting for you to step into them. The moment the snake is removed, you will see the world differently, and the world will see you differently. The snake has played its hand for long enough, hiding behind its mask of deceit. And now, the truth will burn it away. And once this snake is revealed, there will be no hiding from what has been done. The consequences will come swiftly, and the power it thought it had will fade into nothing. But this is not your battle. Archangel Michael reminds you that your part in this story was to remain pure, to keep your heart open despite the betrayal. Heaven has fought the war for you, and you will see the results of this victory very soon. Michael says that once the snake is exposed, you will walk away from this with your heart lighter, your spirit freer, and your future brighter. The weight of their influence will no longer hold you back. The darkness they tried to create around you will be lifted, and you will be able to step into the future you were always meant to have. As the exposure unfolds, you may notice a sudden shift in the people around you. Relationships that once seemed strained or distant will begin to heal. People who were once under the snake's spell will see the truth and will rush to support you. You will find your circle of trust expanding, and you will no longer have to doubt the intentions of those around you. Archangel Michael says, "The snake has poisoned the waters for far too long. Now, the river will run clear." You are about to step into a life where you don't have to question who has your back. The people who truly care for you will rise to the surface, and the ones who have been deceived will now understand the truth. With every second that passes, the divine hand is moving. Heaven is orchestrating a shift in your life that cannot be ignored. The snake will be fully revealed within these 2 hours, and when it happens, you will see it for what it truly is, a desperate creature grasping for control, but ultimately powerless in the face of divine justice. Once the snake is gone, the doors that have been closed will open. Opportunities you never imagined will find you. Your life will flow like a river of blessings, and you will realize that everything you have been through is leading to this very moment. Archangel Michael says to hold on to your faith, for the darkness is ending, and a new dawn is about to break over your life. A name will be revealed soon. As Michael's angels move swiftly, they will bring this snake into the light, exposing all the damage they've caused. You will know exactly who they are, and once you do, there will be no more room for them in your life. This moment is pivotal. It is the end of manipulation, the end of falsehoods, and the end of emotional turmoil. From now on, you will walk in the light of divine truth, knowing that nothing can hide from the eyes of heaven. As the final seconds count down, Archangel Michael says to remain grounded. There may be a rush of energy, a surge of relief, or even a feeling of finality. Trust in these sensations. They are the confirmation that the battle has been won. The snake will be removed, and your life will no longer be entangled in the web of deceit. Michael's divine protection has surrounded you through every twist and turn, and now, as the snake is expelled from your life, you will stand tall, knowing that no force can ever weaken the power of your divine light. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says, "Do not be afraid of the unraveling you are about to witness. What feels like chaos is actually divine order restoring balance to your life. The serpent that has been draining your joy and interfering with your destiny is about to face the light of heaven. The last veil of darkness surrounding this person is lifting. Their manipulations, their whispers, their venom-filled intentions can no longer stay hidden. It is as if a spotlight from the heavens is moving closer and closer, illuminating everything they tried to bury. As this light shines, you will see them differently. The charm they used to cloak themselves will fade. The false words they spoke will lose their grip on your mind. What you once doubted will now become undeniable truth. Archangel Michael's warriors are not just standing around you, they are surrounding every corner where this snake has slithered. They have sealed the exits. There is no escape. Every move they make now is being guided toward exposure. In these last hours, you may feel spiritual turbulence. It may manifest as a heaviness in the air, a sudden stillness, or even a strange tension between you and certain people, this is heaven's way of shaking loose the serpent's hiding place. When the exposure happens, it will not just be a name spoken. It will be an unveiling of actions, intentions, and truths long hidden from you. People will step forward to share what they know. Evidence will surface. The snake will have nowhere left to hide. Michael says that this revelation has been delayed for reason. There were moments when heaven could have exposed them earlier, but the timing wasn't ready. You needed to gather strength. You needed to grow into the person you are now, the one who can handle this truth and step into a greater destiny once it's revealed. Now you are ready. Your heart is strong. Your spirit is fortifying. And heaven has declared this as the appointed time for divine justice to take place. Once the snake is removed, you will notice something extraordinary. Your thoughts will clear, as if fog had been lifted from your mind. Decisions that once felt impossible will suddenly become easy. Paths that seem blocked will open. People who were distant will draw near to support you. This is because the snake wasn't just a person. It was a spiritual force of sabotage. It had been coiling itself around your opportunities, strangling your progress, and whispering lies to keep you in fear. With its removal, everything changes. Archangel Michael says, "Do not underestimate what I am doing for you. I am not only removing the serpent, but also reversing every curse they tried to place on you. What they spoke against you will turn into blessings. What they planned for harm will propel you forward. The name of this snake will soon be spoken. You might hear it from an unexpected source, a call, a message, or even an overheard conversation that suddenly makes sense. And when you hear it, you will feel a surge of knowing deep in your spirit. You will understand why certain relationships fell apart, why certain opportunities slipped away, and why peace was so hard to grasp. The snake thought it had won. It thought it could control your destiny forever. But heaven has been watching silently, allowing the serpent to dig its own pit. And now, in these final moments, the pit is collapsing. The serpent will fall into the trap it set for you. Michael says this will not be a battle you fight with your hands or words. The battle is already won in the spiritual realm. The removal is simply the physical manifestation of heaven's victory. After this, you will walk lighter than ever before. You will notice that your environment feels different, warmer, safer, filled with a peace you haven't felt in years. Even your sleep will change. Nightmares will stop. Anxiety will fade. You will wake up with renewed energy because the oppressive weight of this serpent's influence will be gone. Your intuition will sharpen. You will recognize true allies more easily. Never again will a snake like this be able to deceive you. Michael says this is also a lesson, a divine awakening that equips you for the greater destiny ahead. The exposure will teach you discernment. It will awaken spiritual gifts you didn't know you had. You will be able to sense deception from miles away, making you untouchable to future serpents. This is not just removal. It is transformation. Heaven is turning your pain into wisdom, your betrayal into elevation, and your losses into stepping stones toward greatness. The moment the name is revealed, your life will experience a divine shift. You will see new doors open that were once locked, people of influence will suddenly notice you. Blessings that were delayed will arrive in abundance. The snake had been blocking these gifts, but no more. Michael says this exposure is the key that unlocks your future. Once the serpent is gone, there will be nothing left standing between you and your divine calling. You will feel a powerful spiritual wind on the day of exposure. It may happen indoors or outdoors, but you will sense movement in the atmosphere around you. That is not coincidence. That is the angels sweeping away the last traces of darkness. Even your home will feel different. Spaces that once felt heavy will feel light. Rooms that carried arguments or sorrow will suddenly feel calm. The snake's influence will no longer taint your environment. This is total deliverance. Archangel Michael says, "I have been patient, but now heaven's fire is descending. This snake will be cast out, and their power will be broken permanently. What they stole will be returned to you sevenfold." This is why the countdown is urgent. These final hours are when heaven's decree becomes action. The spiritual and physical worlds are colliding to deliver your freedom. And nothing, not the serpent, not its allies, not its manipulations, can stop what is about to unfold. After this removal, those who doubted you will come back with apologies. People who believed the snake's lies will see the truth and be filled with regret. But you won't need revenge or vindication. You will simply walk in your new destiny, knowing that heaven's justice was enough. This is the mark of someone chosen, protected even in silence, lifted even in betrayal, and destined for greatness no matter the attack. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, "The heavens are moving faster now. Every second brings you closer to a divine moment that will separate you from the serpent forever. I am not just sending words. I am sending angelic forces to stand guard around your spirit, your home, and your future. You may feel strange shifts in your surroundings. Perhaps lights flicker for no reason. A sudden breeze brushes your face indoors, or you hear faint sounds that seem unexplainable. These are not coincidences. They are signs that angelic warriors are preparing the final strike against the serpent. This is not a normal moment. This is a prophetic turning point. Once the snake is exposed and removed, the chains tying your destiny down will shatter, never to be reforged. For years, this serpent has carefully woven its plans. It has manipulated situations, orchestrated conflicts, and planted mistrust between you and those meant to love and support you. This snake thrives in secrecy. It hides behind false kindness and pretends to care. It seeks power, not connection. And it has worked tirelessly to limit your progress, to delay your blessings, to keep you under a shadow you could never understand. But Archangel Michael says the time of shadows is over. The heavenly light is cutting through every disguise. Every whispered lie is being turned to dust. Every seed of betrayal is being burned away by divine fire. As the hours dwindle, the serpent is panicking. It can feel its grip loosening. It knows that the light is closing in and that its time of control is over. In desperation, it might try to create new chaos. You may notice sudden arguments, unexpected calls, or emotional outbursts from people connected to you. Do not be alarmed. These are the serpent's last attempts to strike before it's captured. Michael says to remain calm. Stand in your power. The serpent's panic is proof that heaven's intervention is working. When the final moment comes, you will know it immediately. There will be no confusion, no doubt. The snake's name will be revealed, spoken aloud, written down, or delivered through an undeniable revelation. This moment will pierce through every illusion. It will beat as if a heavy curtain is ripped open, revealing everything that have been happening behind your back. Michael says this revelation will not only free you, but also awaken those around you who have been blinded by the serpent's deception. Their eyes will open, and they will finally see the truth. From that moment on, a divine wave of freedom will sweep over your life. You will wake up with clarity like never before. Thoughts that used to feel clouded will become sharp and decisive. You will move with confidence, knowing that nothing and no one can deceive you again. Blessings that have been stuck in spiritual traffic will begin arriving rapidly. Financial opportunities, restored relationships, and even new love will flow into your life like a river. This is heaven's compensation for everything the serpent stole. Archangel Michael says, I am not only removing the serpent, I am also restoring what it devoured. Years that seem lost will be returned to you with greater joy. Peace that was stolen will be multiplied. The serpent will watch from a distance as you rise, powerless to touch you again. This divine act will echo beyond this moment. It will mark you as someone shielded by heaven's light, someone untouchable by darkness. Future serpents will fear to approach because they will sense the angelic guard surrounding you. This is not just deliverance. It is a permanent divine seal of protection. You will also gain something priceless, spiritual sight. From now on, you will sense danger before it arrives. You will recognize false smiles and hidden motives instantly. No one will ever be able to weave deceit around you again. Michael says this is part of your transformation. The removal of the serpent is awakening a new spiritual power within you, a gift of discernment and wisdom forged in the fires of betrayal and divine rescue. The snake's removal will also bring healing to your relationships. People who turned away because of lies will return with sincerity. Broken bonds will be mended. True friends and allies will emerge. Their intentions clear and untainted. Love will find you again, not the manipulative kind but genuine, divine love that uplifts and protects. Opportunities will align with your destiny, leading you into success and stability that once felt impossible. This is the life you were meant to live, free from the serpent's venom. The countdown is almost over. Archangel Michael says, prepare yourself, child of light. Do not fear what is about to happen. When the serpent's name is revealed, stand strong. Do not engage in anger or vengeance. Simply walk forward as heaven parts the path for you. You will feel a surge of energy in your chest when it happens, a divine signal that the spiritual chains are broken. Tears may flow, but they will not be tears of pain. They will be tears of release, of victory, of long-awaited freedom. In the days following this divine moment, you will witness miracles. Doors that were long shut will swing open without struggle. People of influence will appear in your life, guided by unseen hands. Your voice will carry more weight, your presence more power. Even your enemies will be forced to acknowledge that a higher power fought for you. They will know that no snake can triumph against someone protected by Archangel Michael himself. Michael says this event will also ignite your spiritual purpose. For too long, the serpent's schemes kept you distracted from your true calling. With it gone, you will finally have the space to step fully into your divine mission. You will inspire others who are trapped in deception. Your story of victory will become a beacon of hope for those still struggling in darkness. This is why the removal is not only for you, it is for everyone who will be touched by your light afterward. When the final moment comes, do not hesitate. Step boldly into the new chapter heaven has prepared for you. The serpent will fall silent, stripped of all power. Its name will no longer bring fear but will serve as proof of your triumph. From this day forward, you will live free, protected, and destined for greatness. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says the heavenly gates are shaking as the power of light descends into your life. I have waited for this very hour to strike, to cleanse, and to liberate you from the serpent that thought it could control your destiny. This is not the end. It is the birth of a new beginning that darkness cannot touch. The spiritual battlefield is already active. Angelic legions are stationed on every side of your home. Golden shields flash in the unseen realm, holding back every venomous strike the serpent tries to make in these last desperate moments. Your spirit may feel an unusual vibration, a sudden pulse in your heart, a sharp intuition, or even chills on your skin. These are not random feelings. They are signs of a divine clash occurring right now, an invisible war where Michael himself leads the charge to cut off every chain that has bound you. The serpent is trembling. It knows its time is over. The dark power that once gave it strength is fleeing. Its whispers are fading, its poison is weakening, and its once hidden schemes are surfacing. Every lie spoken about you is turning back toward its source. Every curse muttered in secret is returning to the one who cast it. Every path the snake slithered down is now burning with holy fire, leaving no place for it to hide. The name will not be hidden much longer. Heaven has already written it in flames above your destiny. Soon, those flames will descend into your life, exposing the serpent to you and everyone who needs to know the truth. Archangel Michael says this will not be a quiet removal. It will shake foundations. People who once supported the serpent will turn against it. Its influence will collapse like a house built on sinking sand. Even as you stay silent, the truth will roar louder than any defense you could give. The serpent's web will unravel, thread by thread, until it stands bare and powerless. And in that moment, when the mask is ripped away, you will finally see what has been poisoning your life all along. The removal of this serpent is not only about your freedom. It is about your rise. Once this venom is cleared, your blessings will accelerate. Promotions you thought were lost will resurface. Financial chains will break, allowing abundance to flow. Friendships and relationships once distorted by manipulation will be restored to their purest form. You will feel unstoppable, because heaven has declared that no snake shall slither in your path again. This divine moment will cleanse your past, empower your present, and secure your future. Michael says, "Do not hold fear in your heart. The serpent has no weapon that can touch you now. Its power was an illusion sustained only by your unawareness, but awareness has come. Light has descended. And your spirit is no longer a playground for deception. The snake's defeat will not only remove danger. It will leave a legacy. Future generations connected to you will live without this spiritual venom. This is not just your deliverance. It is a cleansing of your bloodline. In the unseen realm, the battle is fierce but already won. You would be astonished to see the brilliance of Michael's sword, blazing with blue flames that slice through every invisible rope tying you to betrayal. Angels march like soldiers of light, surrounding the serpent, closing in from every direction. Every move it makes is countered. Every strike it attempts is blocked. The serpent, once confident in its darkness, is now shrinking before the heavenly might it cannot comprehend. The expoteur is moments away. A message, a revelation, a voice you didn't expect will soon deliver the serpent's name. It may come softly or in dramatic fashion, but it will be undeniable. When it happens, you will feel a rush of liberation. It may feel like weight lifting off your chest or like light pouring through your mind. Tears may come, not of sorrow, but of release and gratitude. That is the moment your chains fall completely away. Michael says this victory is not just yours. It belongs to heaven itself. For every night you cried alone. For every day you doubted your worth. For every betrayal you endured silently. The angels wept with you. Now they rejoice, for justice is being served. The serpent's reign is over. Its silence will echo louder than its lies ever did. It will crawl away, stripped of influence, unable to return, forever marked by the defeat delivered by heaven's own warrior. After this, your life will never be the same. Dreams that felt unreachable will suddenly manifest. People of integrity and purpose will enter your circle. Even your own energy will transform. You will speak with more authority, move with more confidence, and see with sharper vision. This is because you are stepping into the destiny that was meant for you all along. A destiny stolen by the serpent, now restored by divine intervention. Michael says, "Mark this day, child of light. It is the day your enemies scatter. The day heaven stamps your name with divine protection. The day your future is unshackled. From this moment, you walk in a realm where no snake can tread." And with that, the heavenly trumpets sound, not for war, but for victory. The spiritual skies open, pouring light that scorches every trace of venom around you. You stand, not as a victim of betrayal, but as a victor crowned with divine glory. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says, "Now the heavens are roaring. The battle is reaching its peak. Every lie the serpent crafted is collapsing like fragile blasts beneath the hammer of divine truth. The moment of exposure is here." In the spiritual realm, thunder cracks though no storm clouds appear. The earth seems to hold its breath as angelic light pierces through every dark corner where the serpent hid. Heavenly winds swirl around you, breaking invisible chains that held your heart captive. You may suddenly feel a chill sweep through your room, a flicker in the lights, or a strange ringing in your ears. This is not coincidence. It is the divine announcement that Archangel Michael's sword has struck its final blow. From the shadows, the serpent is dragged out. You cannot see it with your physical eyes, but your spirit feels the shift. A heavy, suffocating pressure lifts from your chest, replaced by lightness and clarity. The name, hidden for so long, begins to echo in your soul. At first, it feels like a whisper, then a voice growing louder, undeniable, unstoppable. Whether through a message, a phone call, or an unexpected encounter, the identity of the serpent is revealed with piercing clarity. And when you hear it, your spirit recognizes the truth instantly. Archangel Michael says, "This is the one who slithered into your life disguised as a friend. This is the one who spoke with a forked tongue, blessing you in public while cursing you in secret. This is the one whose jealousy fed every attempt to dim your light. But now, exposed before heaven's fire, they can no longer hide. The falsehoods they built around you crumble like sandcastles against a raging tide. Those who once believed their lies see them now for what they are. The serpent is stripped of its masks, its weapons shattered, its influence dissolved. As this truth erupts, Michael's warriors roar with victory. The serpent writhes, trying to flee, but divine chains bind it. Archangel Michael himself steps forward, his flaming sword radiating power and justice. With one mighty strike, he severs the last tether connecting this snake to your life. The sound reverberates like a bell tolling freedom, and with that, the serpent is banished. Cast out from your destiny, expelled from your future, unable to ever return. A golden light then envelopes you. It feels warm, cured alive, wounds you carried for years, emotional, spiritual, even physical, begin to heal in an instant. The weight you thought would never lift is gone. Your heart beats stronger, your breath feels freer, and your mind clears like a sky after a storm. You realize that you have been reborn in this very moment. This is not just survival. This is resurrection. Archangel Michael speaks again, his voice steady and filled with triumph, "Child of light. It is done. The serpent that drained your joy and poisoned your path has been removed forever. You are now shielded by heaven's eternal protection. Every stolen blessing will be returned to you in overflowing measure. You will rise higher than ever before, untouched by darkness." He places his radiant hand upon your head, and you feel a surge of divine strength. A new spiritual armor forms around you, glowing with celestial fire. From this day forward, you are unbreakable. In the days that follow this divine intervention, miracles manifest. Opportunities long blocked appear suddenly. People who doubted you seek forgiveness. Relationships once shattered are rebuilt on truth and loyalty. Financial breakthroughs arrive without struggle. Even your reflection in the mirror appears transformed. Eyes brighter, posture taller, aura glowing with unshakable peace. This is what it means to live free from venom. This is the destiny the serpent could never stop. Archangel Michael says, "From now on, serpents will fear your presence. Darkness will scatter before your footsteps. You are no longer prey to deceit. You are a warrior of light, a bearer of divine fire, a chosen one shielded by heaven's might. Your story will travel far, inspiring others who are still ensnared by their own serpents. Your testimony of freedom will become a beacon of hope, guiding lost souls toward their own deliverance. This is your new beginning. This is your heavenly inheritance. Archangel Michael lifts his sword one final time, tracing a circle of fire in the air. It seals your path from all future attacks. Above you, a banner of light unfurls, declaring to every realm, seen and unseen, that you are divinely protected, forever untouchable by serpents. You walk forward now, no longer glancing back, no longer chained by fear or doubt. The heavens rejoice. The angels sing. The serpent is gone. And you are finally free. If you wish to express your support further,